Hi crafters, it's Simply Pam, and today's card I'm making is for a new challenge that I have going on my blog. It's between me and my cousin Georgianne, and she is actually a cookie maker. So we called this the Cooking Card Challenge. And what we're doing is I'm choosing one of her cookies on her website to make a card out of, or a project out of, and then she's choosing one of my projects or cards really and making it into a cookie. So I'm really excited to see what she's making. I'm not sure which one she's going to be doing, and we just pick whichever one we want. And the cookie that I'm making is this one right here. And I loved the bright colors because I'm not really a pastel person. I'm more of a bright and warmer toned person. So when she did these colors for spring, I loved it. So I decided I wanted to do it as well. And another exciting thing is I made all these cuts using a new machine that I got for graduation, for graduating college. My parents bought me the Silhouette Cameo machine. I'm so excited to have fun trying it out and stuff. I mean, the paper that I'm using is Paper Tray ink paper, and it is really, really thick. And it was able to cut out these thin strips, including these letters, with no problem. I can't tell you how excited I am. So I'll still be using my Cricut a lot because I'm on a lot of Cricut machines and I love my cartridges. I mean, I've already invested tons of money in Cricut. So I'll still be using my Cricut, but now I have a fun new toy to play with. So yay. So let's get this started. And I'm going to design this portion first, and then I'll do the rest. But oh, I was going to try something out. There's some dots on here, and I'm going to try and see if I can color my pearls and see if that would work. I have some different size pearls, so let's see if this will work or not. And I'm using some big permanent markers. I got this like at Staples for really cheap. So let's see. It has tons of colors. So I'm wanting this one and this one. I think that's it. Yeah, just those two colors. Sorry, I had the image of her card or her cookie behind me, and so I just am referencing it. So I'm just going to color one to see if it will actual color. So it looks like it colors just fine. So I'm going to color some more and then set them out to dry. That way when I use them, they don't rub off. So we'll see, fingers crossed, how this works. So I'll be right back. I'm going to color in some of my pearls. Okay, so I colored 3 different sizes of pearls in red and blue. Now if these don't dry or don't work out, I'm not too stressed about it because I can do kind of the same effect with my stickles. So, but we'll see. Try this first because that'll be fun. And let's just kind of clean up this area a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to put down the letters first. Let's get me some scratch paper. I'm going to just kind of get this off here. Okay. Kind of lay this out. I want this. Okay, so that's going to be where I'm going to put it. So I'm just going to take one letter off at a time and glue it down. So take this off. Just using a Zig 2A glue pen. Okay. There's my spring. All right, so I'm now going to glue down my circles, and I'm going to be pop dotting these up. I'm going to put down, trying to decide how I want to do this, because hers are really rounded. I wish I could do that with the machine, but alas, paper is flat. I think I might pop dot them up in layers, and to do that I'm going to use Stampin' Up! Pop dots, because they're not that thick, so they'll be perfect for me to play around with. So and okay. So I'm just going to layer the ones that have layers on it, and I'll be right back. All right, so it's popped. See how it's it's popped on it up, but it's not too bulky, because the Stampin' Up! Ones aren't that bulky. So I think this will be perfect to do to get the effect of it being more layered. So I'm gonna go do the other ones, and I'll be right back. Okay, so these ones, she had like in a swirl, and I thought about doing what's it called, twine, and putting a layering over it to make it that swirl look, but it's late at night, so I won't be doing that. So what I'm going to be doing is just going around in a circle and doing dash lines with the white gel pen. And there it is. Okay. So that's my circles, just like I said, just simple dash lines. Before I do the rest of the layering, I'm going to put this on my card. How I'm going to make this into a card, I'll put this off to the side here, is I'm going to score one of these. Okay, so I'm going to score this at 1 inch in. Okay, I probably could have done a little bit further in, but that's okay. And I'm just going to fold this over, fold it over backwards, and press it. Okay. And then I'm going to glue this down. I'm just going to line this up and then press it down. And then here's my card. Okay. So now the outside, I'm going to layer this down. This is going to be my first layer, and then my white. This will fit into a 5x5 card. So this is cut at 5.5 or 5 inches, and this is about 4 3/4, and this is about 4.5 inches squared. So I'm going to go ahead and layer these down. Okay, so here's the front of my card. And on the inside, what I'm going to do is layer this in, and I'm going to trim off this, and then do the same thing. So it will be cut off like this, straight across, but this is how the white part. So I'll show you that at the end, but that's what I'll do for that portion. Okay, so let's get to layering my card. And I'm going to kind of put it where I'm going to have them. And she might not take the challenge, as literal as I am, where I'm like practically copying exactly, but I loved hers so much, so I wanted to make it. When I saw it, I said, I have to make that into a card. So I am. Okay, so I'm going to use Pop Dots to do on the big ones, or let's see. Yeah, go ahead and do on the big ones. Okay, so for my grass and the flower stem, I just cut a small thin rectangle out, and it's just going to go straight down like this. And I'm just going to use scissors to measure it out. So I just cut out a whole bunch of flat ones, long straight ones, and I'm just going to cut them off myself and then glue them down. So I'm going to do that and be right back. Okay, and I'm going to do the same technique, just trimming off different layers to fill in for some grass. Okay, so there's my grass. Let's move this out of the way. This card is turning out cute. Okay, so I'm now going to attempt to do the pearls. I'm going to kind of touch them to see. Oh, it worked. So if you just buy a whole bunch of cheap white pearls, color them with some markers, and I don't know if this would work with just Stampin' Up! It might smear. These are permanent markers. So just an idea, if you need to get specific colored pearls, make them yourself. Okay, so let me grab. So I'm going to just start putting these on. Okay. So there is my card. That is super cute. I love when I can take somebody else's idea. No, I'm just kidding. But I've actually made some of her cookies before as cards because she's so creative, and I just love her designs. They're just, they're so amazing. And so I've actually, I'll go to her blog every day and check out her cookies to see if there's anything new, and I swear 3/4 of them I'm like, I want to make that into cookies. The other ones I'm like, I don't know how I would make that in a cookie, but I love it. So anyways, so I'm going to do the inside. I'm kind of going to have to guess where I'm going to be cutting this off at. And I'm going to make a little line. I should have done this before. That's okay. See if that will work. Okay, so here's the inside of my card. So this gives me a space to write, and then here's the front of my card. I just love the way it turned out. It's so cute, and I love these colors together. These are my kind of colors. So head on over to my blog, simplypamscreations.com, to find out more information on the products I've used as well as other projects I've made. Also, you can head to her blog. It's lilalola.blogspot.com. So LILA LOLA.blogspot.com. I'll have a link on my blog. So just head on to my blog and I'll take you directly to hers, as well as show you a bigger picture of her card. So thanks so much for watching. Bye.